Now coming into any comfortable seated position, remember to always listen to your body, and if at any point you feel uncomfortable, to come out of that position. Now to begin, bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your baby. Lightly push into the ground with your sit bones and feel your spine naturally come into length. Come to the place where your breath flows naturally and rhythmically. Internally, repeat after me. Relaxing my mind relaxes my muscles. Relaxing my mind relaxes my muscles. Now coming into some mobilization, start to roll your shoulders backwards. Notice how your shoulder blades slide down the back of your spine. Two of the most common places we hold tension is our shoulders and our necks, so it's really important that we keep these areas mobile. In pregnancy, especially with our ever-changing bodies, it's easy to forget how much these basic movements can have a huge impact on how we're feeling. Increase the range of motion in each shoulder roll that you do, and notice if there are any areas that feel particularly immobile today. Gently draw your ear down towards your shoulder. To deepen this stretch, gently place your opposite hand on the floor by your side. Feel the stretch running down the side of your neck. Change sides. Come back to your breath and relax. Sitting up nice and tall, feel your spine come back into length. Do a deep inhale, and as you exhale, allow your chin to draw slowly into your chest. Bring your awareness back to the felt sense of your breath, and on your next inhale, take your chin towards your shoulder. Exhale, bringing it back to center. Inhale up to your other shoulder, and exhale back to the center. Keep moving in time with your breath and allow your head to feel heavy on your shoulders. Now if this motion feels comfortable and you'd like to take it a bit further, when your chin's on your shoulder, draw it up to the sky and make a full circle with your head. Bring your chin back to your chest on an exhale and rotate the other way. Acknowledge any tension that you might be holding here, and with each exhale, work on releasing it. When you finish, draw your chin back to your chest and bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale, head comes back up to rest and bring some mobilization back into those shoulders. Now coming forward into a tabletop position, wrists stacked slightly further forward than the shoulders, elbows facing each other. Find the place where your spine feels neutral and try to avoid the arch in your lower back, which is naturally accentuated by your growing baby. If you're experiencing any discomfort in your knees or your wrists, gently place a cushion or a blanket underneath. Come back to your breath. Take a long, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gaze to baby, chin to chest, and tuck your tailbone under, coming into our cat position. Inhale, gaze back between the hands, finding that neutral spine. Exhale, round through the shoulders, push away the earth with your hands, and inhale, coming back to that neutral spine. Exhale, repeat, and move in time with your breath. This simple flow from cat to neutral spine works on moving the muscles that hold our tension and give us back pain. By moving from one pose to another, we're mobilizing these muscles to relieve any of that tension. This time as we exhale, creating some more space, maybe separating your knees slightly further and coming down to rest in a child's pose. Make sure there's enough room for baby and that you're both feeling comfortable. Come back to your breath and relax into your mat. Remember, relaxing my mind relaxes my muscles. Although we've come to our child's pose to rest, we're also using it to give a deep stretch on our pelvic floor muscle. Working our pelvic floor in this way is beneficial throughout our pregnancy, birth, and beyond. Now coming back to all fours, we're going to work on a weight transfer between the front and back of our bodies. Inhale, bringing our torso towards our wrists. Exhale, buttocks to heels. Inhale, back up. Exhale, draw back down. Repeating this movement in time with your own breath and moving in a way that feels comfortable for you. And exhale, coming back to rest in a child's pose, arms out in front of you. As we inhale, we're going to gradually come up, staying on our forearms, push through up to our hands, and exhale, drawing the buttocks back to heels. Inhale on our forearms, push through to the hands, and exhale, buttocks to heels. Move in time with your breath in a range of motion that's right for you. Remember to always move with love, care, and attention for your body. I inhale peace and I exhale tension. This time coming back to all fours and bringing the awareness back to the pelvis. Drawing your hips forwards and out in a clockwise direction to create your pelvic circles. Always move in a way that's comfortable for you and your baby. If it feels right to do so, you can increase your range of motion, making the circles even bigger. Doing this simple movement will help to take any pressure off your lower spine. And try to imagine all the amniotic fluid that's whooshing around the baby. And changing direction. Remember to breathe, and with every exhale, letting go of any tension. Find some space for baby and sit your buttocks back to your heels. Now this time, coming back to all fours, we're going to put together everything we've just done in one simple movement. Find your neutral spine, draw your chin to chest, buttocks to heels. Staying on your forearms, swooping up, back to neutral spine, round through your upper back, buttocks back to heels. Inhale, swooping forwards. Exhale, drawing backwards. Inhale, swooping forwards. And exhale, drawing backwards. Now do a few more of these in your own time. Remember to breathe and move in the range of motion that feels right for you and your baby. You should find that the more you do this movement, the more it seems to flow naturally for you. This time swooping upwards and coming back into those pelvic circles. Your pelvis will easily get stuck in one range of motion, so moving like this gives it the chance to do something different. Make the circles as small or as big as feels comfortable. And come down to rest in your child's pose. Stay here for as long as feels right for you and your baby. Coming up when you feel ready to do so, and finding the easiest way to come back to any comfortable seated position. Back to those shoulder rolls. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, one hand to baby, one hand behind. Take your gaze over your back shoulder. Inhale, arms coming back up, and exhale the other way. Inhale, arms back to center. Exhale, both hands behind. Push out through your chest and open up through your heart space. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Hands come together in prayer. Exhale down to your heart space to finish.